All right, so what is it? We put in that like, yo, this is like welcome to Chill Trees. We're gonna try it out.
Yeah.
All right,
go for it.
you go for it. It's like,
All right.
that soothing voice.
So we'll have the music come in. It'll be like dun 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 dun. I don't know. It'll be some shit, right? And then we'll go like, "Hey everyone, welcome back to Chill Trees." Nah, this is stupid, dude. I can't do an intro.
You do it. You just like, yo, what's up? Welcome back to Chill Trees.
All right, this is the Chill Trees podcast. I'm Oscar.
Fuck it, you know what we should do right for this first, like next time we do the intro like that. But this one, we should just leave this whole part in. We just leave the shitty intro in? We just leave this whole part in. Us brainstorming how to fucking start. Explain when the tree almost killed me, bro. Huh?
No, I'll talk about the tree.
Alright guys, this is something crazy. I actually almost died. I almost died. What was that? What happened? What happened? I almost died. So like I was walking back from my lunch, and then what was it called? I was walking back from my lunch, and I was hella windy, like where I was working, like my area. It was hella windy outside because like fucking California was crazy or shit. But actually I'm gonna cut that part out. But anyways, it was hella windy outside.
You don't want people to know where you live.
Yeah, it was hella windy outside, and what's it called? And so basically, there you go. Okay, thank God.
What are you doing, dude?
Okay, so let me explain before I get into my story. What I said earlier, what I whispered earlier. I was laughing because I was trying to turn this shit. You know, you can turn it around. The back clip popped off your fucking microphone, dude. And I was laughing, bro. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, bro, this one doesn't know this shit just happened. So when you were asking me like what the fuck you laughing about, I was laughing at like a whole movie. You're trying to fucking put it back in.
Oh my god, dude.
Trying to put it back in. But like I put it back in, so we're chilling. I put it back, it's good.
Alright.
It back in, so
Alright.
I fixed it. Alright, anyways, back to
Bro, tell your story, man.
Yeah, back to my story. Alright, so it was hella windy outside. I was coming back from my lunch. Originally, when I first got in my car as soon as I clocked out into my lunch, I got in my car, and I was like, I'm kind of sketched out because it's hella windy, and like the wind is like so strong, and like it's pretty strong. So like I got worried. I'm like, okay, I have a feeling I just have a feeling that the tree like might like actually like fall or something like that. So what I did was I moved it. I actually moved it from its original spot to a little bit farther away from it, like from the trees. And then as I was coming back from my lunch, I started walking back, and all of a sudden I hear boom, like a smack, like right next to me, to the left of me. And I just looked to my left, and the big ass tree that I had a feeling was gonna fall down, fell down. A big ass tree, and like it was like pretty close, like to missing me. It was like crazy. Like it was like from here to like probably that pool right there to me, like that. It was like the leaves and shit, like the branches from the top. It was like crazy. I was like, holy shit, I can't believe that just happened. Like, I literally called it. Like, if I was in my car and that tree, like, landed on my car, bro, I mean, who knows what could have happened. But I was close that was pretty close from me, like, walking close to that trees area, too. But I was just glad I caught it, like, on video. I recorded, like, the aftermath, like, how close, like, where the tree was and, like, how it smacked down. It's crazy. But, yeah, it was nuts. But that happened, so... I think I gotta say that's gotta be like my first ever close near death experience. I'd say.
Love to you.
I don't know, bro.
What's like, love to you, man?
But like love is just gone, bro. It's a goner.
Love's a goner? What does that even mean, dude?
But like so hard to find like an actual good girl nowadays.
No,
like,
it's not, dude.
Yeah,
you just gotta put yourself out there.
That's true. Also,
just put yourself out there. Just talk to people.
I know, but like, okay, that's true. But like, still, even like if I want to put myself out there, there's still like it's very hard to find like you know you can kind of tell like by the way like someone acts like that person's like crazy, like you know it's like it's not the person you want, right?
Yeah.
You could tell, and like so far I haven't like been able to find anybody like I could be like, oh, like this person like she seems pretty like
you'd want to spend more time with this person and get to know her or something.
Yeah, like this person's like someone that you could like you know possibly bring home to your family, you know, like you could just tell by the way they act and like the way they speak and all that. And so far there hasn't been any girls like this whole time, at least for me that like I think about like, oh, like I could probably bring this girl home to my family, you know, like so like that's why there's like it's hard to put yourself out there when you like don't when like I feel like dating in America is just so hard, bro. Like, I feel like all the girls are, like, just so, like, fucking, like, social media washed and shit. Like, I feel like if you really want to be into like a serious relationship, I feel like you have to like go date outside of America, outside the U.S. Because I feel like girls are more like, you know, grateful, like they're
What,
yeah, like
dude?
they're more like grateful for like the things like that. Like if it's not inside the U.S., cause they're more like grateful for like little things, like having like maybe clean water, maybe like just having like just I don't know, just simple things that like probably other people in the U.S. outside the U.S. don't have. Like I don't know, just like
So like when a girl's like into like being grateful about water, you think you find that attractive,
I
or
mean,
what do you mean?
like I don't know, it's like not like I don't know how to say it, but just like I just basically more loyal. They just seem more loyal. Like I feel like there's more loyal girls outside the U.S. than there is in the U.S. Like, I feel like in the U.S., like loyal girls, I feel like there's just very few of them now. Like it's really hard to find. Like I feel like back then when we were in high school, like there was definitely like a lot more, but all those girls are already cuffed. Like years later, but they're already cuffed, and like that was like the best time to like find a girl. And you got hella lucky. And I told Johnny too. Like bro, you and Oscar got hella lucky that you guys started like found your girls, cause like it's so hard to find a girl that's like loyal and like also kind, that like family loving too, like like oriented kind of something, just like a girl, like an
Well,
actual
it's not
girl,
like you were
bro.
looking
Like
for that in high school, though.
I know that's something I
You were
regret.
just trying to play around, and you
That's
did,
true.
bro.
I know, but listen,
So like,
I know.
you brought this on
I
yourself.
will say that. I will say yes. I will say that I didn't really push myself out there like more. But that, to be fair, like I wasn't like in high school. I wasn't I wasn't like that confident. Like I wasn't. I was pretty insecure in high school. Like all throughout high school, up until recently, like going into this 2023 year. Like I came in like with hella like confident. I feel like
Hmm.
more confident, like better. I wish I had this mentality that I have now in high school, because I feel like my high school days would have been so much more. I would have not been in fucking like at home fucking just wanking off or some shit, bro. Like I would have been like living life and shit. Like definitely, like I feel like definitely if you're in high school, like you should definitely um definitely enjoy life, bro. Like enjoy your high school. High school years are like I never thought I'd say this, but like high school years are like definitely like the best years like of your life. I feel like even though like it might suck, like being stuck with like classmates that are some people you might not like or whatever, but still, like I don't know, high school was definitely like the best years of my life. I gotta say, like we had some fun times, bro. We did some stupid shit in high school. We fucking dipped lunch to go to the park next door, and we blew up a firecracker in the middle of it. And some guy on his bike started chasing us. That's crazy. It was fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was cool, but like, you could still take all this like newfound like confidence and stuff and apply it into like your life now. Like these upcoming years could be some of the best years of your life, even better than high school. Like,
That's true. That's true. But I feel like nowadays, like everybody's so busy. Like in high school, all you have to worry about is just like homework, and like that's it. Like just getting your homework done,
yeah,
and like that's not really like a big problem. You could, like the homework can be doing like a couple of days, and you could be just chilling, kind of taking some days off, and then do the last thing last minute.
yeah,
And like nowadays, like we're older now. Like we got fucking jobs, and like
yeah, yeah.
everybody's schedule is different. You gotta
Yeah,
like
man.
fucking like
Coordinate.
you can't go out as like it used to, like, oh, let's go out, let's go out today, guys. Like we could do our homework later. Now like today we have to work like every day throughout the week, and like we have to make time
Yeah,
and
man.
shit.
Life got real.
Yeah, it just got real,
Like,
but
life got real all of a sudden.
it just smacked in the face. Bro. After
Yeah,
high school, after you graduate high school, life just smacks you in the face.
that's when your free trial ends.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
And honestly, it's one of the most exciting and terrifying,
It's
I think, times in your life, because it's like
like it just
you finally get the opportunities to go do something with your life. Because now you spent like 8 hours in school, and now you can spend those 8 hours doing literally anything you want. And sometimes all the variety of the options is very terrifying, but
mm,
it's also liberating at the same time. And I don't know, I went to like community college for like a semester before I like stopped going, and then I went to India, just because I can, because we're not in school anymore. So like,
yeah.
you take the wins with the losses and shit. So
Yeah, put the camera facing up from my camera.
what are you talking
It's
about?
facing
No,
downwards.
it's not,
Yes,
bro.
it
It's
is.
facing up. Look at it.
No, it's not. It's facing downwards. The thing is, like the light, where the light is pointing.
It was right here.
I know, but you gotta like face it, like has it facing upward too. Because like when you had it, it was like facing
It
downwards.
was like this.
Yeah, like that.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I thought it was like omnidirectional. I thought you got the fancy one.
I think it is omnidirectional, but I feel like it's like
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah, yeah. Just to be safe.
Yeah. I mean, right now it's still facing away from you. It's like it would be facing me right now.
Yeah.
Why don't you like clip it the other way?
Like this way?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
I thought you meant it was like this. I
yeah,
was like,
no,
no, bro, you're tripping. It's like this. But
yeah.
you're saying like, I got you, I got you. But
Sheesh.
yeah, after high school, shit gets real. You gotta figure,
Yeah.
now you could decide to continue going to school and go like to community college or 4 year UC or CSU or
Oh
wherever
yeah.
4 year college you want or community college. You could also decide to work or not work, and then obviously whatever personal situation you're in with like your family and your living situation will also determine that. So like, yeah, shit gets real for a lot of people after high school, and
Oh yeah, man.
if you don't have your shit together, you're gonna be lost in the sauce, and
I know,
and
man.
you
I feel
know
like that's where I'm heading, but I'm
and
trying to.
no, it's there's definitely a way out, dude. I used to be lost in the sauce, and
Yeah, dude, it's
I
crazy.
took a trip to India, came back, decided to get my shit together, got out the sauce.
Yeah, you got
All
out
you
the
gotta do is
sauce.
just make a plan for your life and how you're gonna make it better. And
Mhm.
the crazy thing is, it doesn't even have to be a good plan. Even a shitty plan is better than no plan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, definitely listen to your parents when they say like, "Yo, you gotta have like some plans before you graduate high school."
yeah,
Cause
and
shit, if you don't got plans, bro, you can be gone.
and it doesn't even have to be like, it
Yeah.
doesn't even have to be college in your plan. Like, as long as like you have a plan, maybe college isn't for you.
Do you recommend
Maybe.
people getting jobs before they graduate high school or
Oh
no?
yeah, they should definitely be working before they get to
Yeah.
high school. Because when you're in high school and you start working, you're you're so like, I don't know how to put this nicely, but you don't know shit. Like, you've never worked a job in your life. Like, you're
Mhm.
practically useless. You don't know work culture. You've never had to clock in and out for work and shit.
Yeah.
So just being able to be exposed to that at such a young age is, I think, really good, because it gives you an idea of like, damn, these are the jobs I can get with my current skills now. And after high school, it doesn't really change.
Yeah, I
Like a
agree.
person who has a high school degree and a person who doesn't have a high school degree, I feel like the rough reality is that they're actually the same in terms of qualified for jobs. So
I
like,
get you.
um, when you start working a job when you're in high school, you realize like, damn, these are kind of the shitty jobs you don't want to work.
Yeah.
And so I think that would also give you motivation to want to either go to college to get a good job that you can do, or go into a trade that way you can learn how to be like a plumber, electrician, or something.
Mhm.
So that way you don't have to do the shitty job. You still have to work, and it might be hard, but at least you get paid better, and
And the
you
good
might not
thing,
hate your life.
yeah, the good thing, like if starting a job early when you're in high school is like, like I don't know how, like I'm assuming this is for like most kids that are most teens that are out there is like, you're still a teen, you're in high school. Like if you have a job and you're in high school, you don't gotta worry about like unless you have a car or something like that. But if
Hmm.
you don't have a car, like I mean honestly, I think it's better not to have a car in
I
high school,
would
bro.
actually say, I think it would be better to have a car in high
Really?
school. You know how many more places we could have gone if we had a car,
That
dude?
is true, bro. That's so
Like,
true.
instead we had to rely on someone we knew who had a car, and if they
Yeah,
were busy, you're fucked, dude.
that's so true.
Because the city we live in is not public transit friendly. Like, yeah, you could take a bus somewhere,
Yeah,
but sometimes the buses run like once every hour, sometimes at worst. And
yeah,
it's like, dude, I'm not gonna be waiting, freezing my ass off in it for an hour waiting.
that's true. That's
Sometimes the
true.
buses are sketchy.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's just
some
like,
crackheads on the fucking bus and shit, dude.
yeah, some tweaker on the bus, and he's like eyeing you down, and you just have to act like you're not, like
you
he
just
doesn't
just like looking
exist.
away
Like,
and shit.
yeah, and anyways, the point is that like, there's a lot of freedom you get, at least in the city that we live in,
Yeah.
where if you have a car, you could be able to take care of yourself and be more independent. Because if
Mm.
you don't, you're fucked. You're dependent on everyone else, and there's nothing wrong with getting help from others, but um, I think it would be best if you were able to like carry your own weight, so you didn't have to like burden other people who already got a lot on their plate,
Yeah.
who life has already given a lot to take care of. So
Hmm.
I
Well, for
think.
the people that don't have cars in high school, there's also a pro for you guys. Is like you guys, if you guys are working in high school, working throughout like high school, but don't have a car, here's the pro for you guys. You guys don't gotta worry about car bills, like none of that shit. You don't gotta worry about gas. You could just save all that money that you're working and your ass off throughout high school. You could save all that money and just as long as you're responsible with it, save all that money and you'll be chilling by the time you graduate high school. You'll have like money saved up for like emergencies or like just you'll be good. You'll have like a head start against like other people compared to other people that have like
That's a good idea, but I feel like, at least for me personally, when I was in high school and I was working, I wasn't saving, dude.
I know I
I
was
got
saving
I got
shit.
paid. I'm like, what can I get now? What
Yeah,
can I
dude,
get? Maybe I'll
that's what.
save two paychecks to get something bigger.
Yeah,
But like, saving, dude, I was like, saving for what? I make pennies, bro. What am I gonna
that
stack a
that is.
penny to make a dollar? Like, it just didn't make sense to me. And I honestly, I don't even know if saving does make sense as a kid when you're
I don't know. I
making
feel like it.
minimum wage.
I mean, I feel like it does, but like, I mean, for us, like, just don't be like us. I spent all my money on dumb shit, so definitely like even if
Like,
it's a little
remember
bit
when
of
we bought
money.
those stupid electric skateboards?
Yeah,
Dude, you don't
bro,
need an electric skateboard, dude. That was the dumbest shit we've ever
that
bought.
shit was
We paid
hella
like
fun
what?
though.
I was watching the videos yesterday after you sent them, dude. We paid 350
For
for our
fucking
boards.
electric
Dude,
boards.
imagine what you could do with a combined $700.
That's fucking
Oh,
crazy.
buy a stupid skateboard? Like, oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Wait, what'd you watch? Who'd you watch your videos with?
I watched it with Jen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She was like, damn, y'all were babies back
Dude, I
then and
know,
shit.
dude. David was hella young, but he had
We
that
were
baby
all young,
face.
dude. It's weird looking back on
I know.
yourselves.
I was looking at it yesterday. I was looking at it too when you asked me for
Yeah.
videos, and I was looking at it, and like part of me like didn't want to like watch it because I was like it got me like kind of sad. Like holy shit, like time flew by like fast. Like we're babies here, bro.
Yeah.
We're hella young. That's 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That's
That's
fucking
more than
crazy.
4, dude.
That's 4+ years ago. I don't
Dude,
know.
we graduated back in 18. It's 23 now.
5 years ago. 6 years ago.
5 years, dude.
5 years ago.
5 years.
Fuck,
Not even
dude.
4. It's 5.
Dude, that's crazy. Like it's crazy. It's kind of sad to look. I'm glad that I recorded those videos, but at the same time, like it's kind of sad to like look back at it. It's like, damn. Like I want to. Like, I miss those times, and I want to create like more memories like that. Like just want to go out, like have fun. Like we gotta go to a club, bro. Let's just see like what the fuck happens. I'll record like the dumb shit that we do or whatever, you
You gonna
know.
record in a club, dude?
I think you can. I mean, people record like Snapchat stories and shit like all that.
Yeah,
What can
they're
I fucking
recording
record?
Snapchat's not like hour-long vlogs, bro.
Hey, yo, they ain't gonna know.
Oh, they're gonna know, bro. You're gonna be the only guy like this, and then they're gonna like keep dancing and shit, and then they're gonna look around, and he's like, still? And they dance some more. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
Get the flash on and shit, bro.
You know, you got the flash on. You're like, bro, that's for the lighting, I swear.
So shit. No, but yeah, dude, I miss those times, bro. But like, I don't know. Even if, like I
If
said,
you want to
even
make
if
a memory, dude, let's go to the beach.
yeah, let's do it.
I'll put you onto the beach,
Let's do it.
bro.
But anyways, though, like I'm still saying, even though like back onto the topic of like the money make like saving money throughout high school, even if it's like a little bit of money, even if you're getting like $100 check, still save that money. Like don't waste it. Like just save it. Like it really does like help out eventually. Like later on for like it's good to save up money. Like even if it's like a small amount, like it actually builds up over time. Like believe it or not. So
I would say if you work over 20 hours a week, I think it makes sense to save your money.
how much
But
money is that? It's like what, $200?
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if you make like $100 or more, I just save it. Like, but still, like you just save it. You know, like just so you like imagine this. Imagine you get paid bi-weekly
Mhm.
$100 a check, and like in a month you'll have like $200, and like fucking in 3 months you'll have $600 as a fucking teenager, dude. Like, bro, you be chilling, bro. You be having money in your account as a fucking teenager.
Do you think that's a
in high
lot though?
school.
600
Yeah,
bucks?
bro. $600.
I don't know, man.
God, $600 is a
I
lot. That's
feel
pretty
like
close
that's
to a
not
thousand,
even.
and that's in 3 months too. And in 5 months, you'll have over
We're
over a
talking about
thousand
5 months,
dollars.
dude.
In 5 months,
In high school, could you think 5 months into your future,
bro,
or were you thinking about tomorrow?
bro, but in 5 months, you have $1,000 in your bank account. And in 10 months, you have 2K, bro. 2K as a fucking high schooler, like that's pretty. Like you have some money for like. If you want to treat yourself or something later on, or like for Christmas gift or something,
Yeah.
it's still good. It's still good money. I feel like.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, just like save money. I mean, that's something I never did. I should have done it, but I fucking sucked at saving money. I was like Oscar, like we just kept spending money on
Yeah,
dumb
I
shit.
saved money too, though.
I mean, I tried, but I mean, it didn't go well. But what the fuck? I just realized this shit's calling me.
You didn't even get anything.
Nah,
You're all giving all this good advice, and it's like aiming at the ground and shit.
I think it's good.
Dude.
But yeah, no, it's like
So
definitely.
what does this turn into? Like a high school
Huh?
high school survival guide, or what is
No,
this?
I mean, it's just life, man.
Yeah,
Like
it's just life.
just learning our stuff. Just talking about like our experiences. What was your like best memories like throughout your life? Like what time period was that? Like the high school, middle school?
Actually, I think. All right, let's see. Life's pretty good right now, I'd say. It's not exciting, but it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I would say one of my favorite years of my life, though, was actually my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
It was for a few reasons. I had taken so many classes that I only had to take 4 classes my senior
I
year.
remember that shit.
And then we had a A/B schedule or whatever. So it's like you take some classes one day, and then you take some other classes
like 3
another day.
classes at certain, like one
Yeah.
day, and then
So I
3
took
different classes Tuesday and the same ones.
yeah. So I took one class on Monday.
Yeah.
I was there for like 2 hours, and then I took another class, and
Yeah.
I took 3 classes on the other day. So it was like 1-3-1-3 schedule. So that was hella nice. So I got out early,
I know.
and then I started
And bro, I was hella jealous, bro, because this motherfucker's like when we started that year,
I'd always
like
just be leaving.
you're like you just like you would come for the morning for a little bit. I like see you like on the first break or some shit. Or no, not even the first break.
Sometimes I'd stay for the break. It depends.
I see you for the tutorial. No, it would be
tutorial, bro.
Yeah, because it'd be like
tutorial.
Yeah, or like
what?
Is it, like is it tutorial or is it what is it called? Like advisory some shit. Like you know like
the morning class.
The little like the little moving class.
No, that was a real class.
No, it's like
the work experience class we took.
No, it's like so you finish one period first, and then after that you'll go to like
you get a break.
Is it a break? Was it?
You
go to like
was
a little temporary class where you like they just make sure you're here, you know, like they go off. They show like they just do a little announcements.
Dude,
of
what was the point of that?
I don't know. It's just like to do a little announcements.
Dude, they love to waste our fucking time, huh? sorry, off topic. my bad. Keep going.
No, that was good. That was totally good. No, that's right though. But yeah, that was the thing. But that you didn't have to show up for that one. I don't think. I mean, maybe you did, but like,
I think you were supposed to. But
I remember seeing you like when we were supposed to go into our class, and you're like, I'm going home, bro.
Yeah.
You just fucking leave.
Yeah, it was homeroom.
Yeah, homeroom. It was
there
like
you go.
homeroom. Yeah. But like I remember I'll be walking, I just see you and I'll be like, yo, where you going, bro? And he's like, I'm going home, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Just shows up for like 2 hours and just leaves, man.
Pretty much, man.
Fuck?
I got to skate home. It was nice. So I got out early my senior year, and so let's see, that was one perk. I met Jennifer that year. So that was hella nice.
Yeah, you
and then we started dating and hanging out, and then because she started in college, and then I got out early, and so you got to make your own schedule in college, and so we got to spend some I'd get out and I'd just go hang out with her right after and stuff.
You'd be doing little things, bro.
And then the first half of my senior year, I was actually working, and then I quit the second half of my senior year because I didn't want to work. I was like, "What do I want to work? I got money saved up." See, that's another perk of saving up money that I'll give to you. Once you save up money, if you don't feel like working, which I don't recommend, but if you don't work, you got money saved up, so you could be. I was like eating meals and shit.
Take a little break.
Yeah, I'd go out, I'd skate around. No, that's another thing I used to do. I used to skate and take public transit. I'd just be going to different cities all around me just because,
Yeah, dude.
So I got out early. I met Jennifer, who's also my girlfriend right now still.
I remember you saying you met her on the bus, right?
No. So I met her with David. So I was into like spiritual shit back then.
Yeah, he was into trackers.
Oh yeah. I thought you said trackers. I was like, what, bro?
I got trackers, bro.
Yeah. I was into like spiritual shit, and so.
Yeah.
I
changed.
Yeah, I changed since then, but anyways, David knew that, who's one of our friends, and he was saying how
still is.
Yeah, still is.
One of our friends, we don't know him no more.
Yeah, and so he was like, "Oh, like, what you doing? Like, you trying to hang out?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm down." He's like, "Oh, like, you want to like come through? Like, I'm gonna get like a card reading from this girl." And I was like, "Yeah, like, why not?" And so we went over to our mall, and I met up with him, and we went up to like the top of the parking structure, and we were just like hanging up out there in this little area, and that's when I met her. And
she was doing the card reading?
Yeah, she did like a card readings.
She was into that.
Yeah.
Is she still into that?
Yeah, she gives readings and stuff.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Even that stuff, you're not spiritual anymore though.
See, I don't really believe in it, but I think it's really interesting anyway. So, even if I don't believe in it, I still like to hear about it just to see, like, oh, that's interesting how like you connect those dots and stuff.
It's crazy. I didn't know she was into that.
Yeah, I try to keep an open mind anyway. So,
okay.
But anyways, yeah, she was doing readings, and that's when I met her.
Oh,
we were just.
Did she do that as a little side thing, like a little side job?
Huh?
Did she do that as a little side job?
No, just because.
Okay.
Yeah, and so David got one, and we were just all hanging out and talking and stuff, and yeah, and then after that, I was like, oh, she's pretty cool,
Yeah.
I'd like to like know more about her and shit, and so we were. I got out early one day,
Yeah.
and oh yeah, this also happened because I was only taking 4 classes, so I got out early.
Mm-hmm.
So I got out of class early, and then I was taking the bus back home. And I usually don't even take the bus; I'll just like walk all the way because the bus I had to go a bit. I had to walk out of my way to get to the station, the bus station or bus stop.
Yeah.
So I walk out of the way to get to it, and then I finally hop on it. And then as I'm like riding on the bus, I'm like, I see a girl, and I'm like, oh, she looks hella familiar. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna think too much about it.
Yeah.
And so,
Oh,
and
but that's the
so,
second time you met her.
yeah. And so we were riding on the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like minding my own business. But then finally, um, the bus stops one time, and then she gets out on walks. I'm like, oh my god, I think, I think that was her. Like, I
Yeah.
think that was her from earlier. The girl
Yeah.
when when I was up there with David at the parking structure, and I was like, oh shit. And so I, and so I text David. I was like, hey, does Jennifer take the bus? And
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, she takes the bus. Why? And I was like, oh, I just saw her, or I think I might have just seen her. He was like, oh shit, like you trying to hit her up?
Yeah. You
He's like,
already
you want
knew,
her
bro.
number?
You already
And
knew.
I was like, what if you shoot me her number? Or no, you shoot her my number. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
I was
I'm
like,
curious what David said,
and he
bro.
was like, all right, bet. And
Bro,
so
what?
he hits up Jennifer, and he's like, hey, like, I forgot what he said, but like, oh, you think Oscar told me like he might have seen you on the bus or something. He's like, here's his number, you should hit him up.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so she ended up hitting me up. And
Sheesh.
she was like, oh, did you take the bus? I was like, oh yeah, I took the bus. So I saw you, but I wasn't sure if that was you. And so anyways, after that,
How did that? You just
after
started
that,
flirting?
no, after that, I don't really remember what happened after that. I think I just hit her up one day. I was like, oh, you know what happened after that? We went to go see the movies together, but it wasn't just us. It was like
Mm,
me, David, um, and Jennifer and Natalie all together. And Natalie
mm,
is Jennifer's friend.
gotcha.
And so we went to go see Annabelle together in the movies.
Oh
And I didn't
shit.
even like them. I'm not even into movies like that or into scary movies, but
Yeah.
I was like, oh, why not?
She's
Just
there,
to,
like I'm
yeah,
gonna spend time with her, get to
yeah,
know more.
why not? And so yeah, and it was really. I remember it was really fun to get there because we got out of school a bit late, and the movie was starting at a certain time, and they were waiting on us.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had. Oh, I also learned how to skate that day. That was my first day skating.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Okay.
Jason, one of our old friends, he used to have a skateboard and an extra skateboard, and he passed it to me so that way I could learn how to
Was that the
skate.
longboard?
Yeah, it's the one I have right now. It
That
was
was
like
his? I thought that was David's.
that was his, man. It
Oh
was like
shit.
the long one I always used to carry. It had like a little lion with the Rasta colors, the
Yeah.
red, yellow, and green on it.
What happened to it?
I still have it.
You still have it?
I still have it,
What
dude.
the
I
fuck?
actually went skating on it like 2 weeks ago.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
anyways,
Bro, I want to get a skateboard, but I suck at skateboarding.
no, man, it's just a matter of practice.
I'm too scared to practice, bro. I'm like too embarrassed to like practice.
You know
Like to
what,
be.
man? My first day when I was skating on the way to the mall with them, dude, I was straight ass. I kept falling off it. I literally couldn't skate. And it was so bad because we had to get there, but they were all waiting on me because I'm trying to skate. So I'm like, fuck it. So I just pick up the board and I just start fucking running while they're all skating. And so, anyways, after that, I went home and so I was practicing skating, and it took me 3 days in total. So that was the first day I tried to skate, and then I took the board home 2 days after that. I skated, and dude, it took me like twice as long to get home than if I was walking because I was so bad.
Yeah.
But after that, I got the hang of it, and it was hella cool. I could go to more places faster.
That's
So I learned
cool.
how to skate. But anyways, went to those movies, hung out, and then eventually I was like, hey, like I hit her up one day, and I was like, hey, like, you trying to hang out? She was like,
Hmm.
yeah, so we hung out, and we didn't have a car back then, so we used to take the bus around and shit.
Oh
And
yeah.
we'd like take the bus
See the
to like
baby. Oh bitch. It's hot. Oh, that's nice and warm though. Why?
Yeah.
Just,
What are we talking about?
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
so if you had any job you want an office job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's low key. Like I feel like in like movies like make it seem like hella boring or something. But I feel like I low key would enjoy it because I do that anyways at home.
So the thing about those jobs is they are pretty boring. There's like you do your work, or at least in my office, the thing I love most about it is it's a bit whack that in the sense like you gotta do your work, but after your work is done, you have to stay. But if your work is done, you gotta hang out at your work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, I literally learned how to code HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL. I learned all that shit in my work because I get my work done and I just be on YouTube watching tutorials and shit.
That's cool, bro.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I literally read 2 different books in there,
Damn.
and like, so it's really nice in the sense that like you get your work done and then then the rest of the time is your time.
That's cool.
And the work's not too bad once you get into like that, you get a hang of it, you get your flow going, you get your daily routine going, it's hella chill. So
Yeah, I got you. That's sick though.
yeah, so like, if you get into college,
Hell yeah.
say doing college again, I'll put in word of mouth for you.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna. I'm trying to see what's up.
But what else besides that office job? What else did you do?
I don't know, man. It's like I want to do this, bro. I want to like do this, like just streaming or whatever, Like I want to like spread our message, bro. I'm not just trying to do something with this, like like I don't know.
What do you like about this type of stuff?
It's just like I like spreading like messages. I like creating stories. I like like making movies, like filming movies and stuff like that. Like I like producing stuff like that, like videos, like making videos, editings and stuff like that. Edits, like the little edits I'd be sending you. I like doing shit like that. I just want to do that, something like that.
Mm.
I think it'd be pretty cool, especially like I could create like my own like little movie type thing and like share my own kind of story or like our story and like just kind of just record like every moment of our lives and like so that way I don't know, it's like maybe one day people can like relate to it or something. I'm gonna turn on noise cancellation number 3 and see if it blocks up the fucking airplanes that be coming. Alright, noise cancellation number 3. So
What types of messages do you want us to spread?
it's like positive message, like just like shit like that people that for the people that feel alone, like I don't know, it's just like just kind of be like a person like they could relate to, they could talk to, they could send in questions or whatever, like because I know what it feels like to be alone, like I feel like I was definitely alone like a lot from my childhood, like I had my brother, but like my brother wasn't really in the picture as much. So was my dad. Like my dad lived in a different household, and it was just really just me and my mom most of the time. And it's like just not just that, but like just so much shit. Like I remember my brother would get in trouble all the time. My brother was locked up in prison for like fucking 4 years, I think, and like he was always like in either in jail or just some shit, right? Because he's a dumbass teenager or whatever. Like honestly, like one of the main reasons why he went rogue in the first place was because of some stupid ass girl that like some slutty hoe, like it's just crazy, just like a long story, but like that was like the main reason. And then after that, kind of just went downhill and all that. And then yeah, I mean my brother wasn't really like in my page. He'd probably like be at home for like a day or two, and then suddenly go missing. And then like my mom would be like wouldn't sleep. Like she would always like I would always see her like leave like probably like 12 p.m. midnight and like go and try to look for my brother in the car, and I wouldn't like I wouldn't be able to sleep because like I'd be waiting for my mom, like wondering if she'll come back or something or find my brother or just I don't know, it's just rough. So like most of the times I couldn't really sleep, and like basically most of my childhood was mainly just like being alone, and like I could never really fit in, especially even with my own family. Like I remember I used to live with my cousins at one point with Chickies. I used to live with her.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, um, yeah. So here in the city, like when my cousin still had her house here in this city, um, like I used to live with them for like a short period of time. We used to live together, but even then, like I would never like I could never fit in with them. Like I always try to like fit in with like them and my other cousins that live like there with them. And no, I just could never fit in. Like the only one memory that I have of actually being happy at their house was only when it was Christmas, when me and my cousin and me and her would we would always pretend to like play as these like superheroes. She would fucking for some reason she was she would steal like all the powers. She'd be like, "Oh, I have all the powers," and she wouldn't let me have one. I'd be like, "Okay, fine, I'm Frosty the Snowman then."
What the fuck?
Yeah, so I play as Frosty the Snowman, bro, and she'd be like the Earth, which was all the powers, fire, water, everything, and I just be Frosty the Snowman. We would just be running around in like the front yard, like hitting the fucking big ass like inflatable like snowmans that they had in the yard. But that's the only memory I have of like actually having a good time and like actually being playing with her, like in a way like that. Besides that, like the memory that I have like very vividly most of the times is like whenever like she'd go out, she lived there obviously longer, and like I ended up moving there for like with my mom and them for a bit. Like we uh we like whenever like my obviously my mom would be at work, and I think this is like during like maybe like third grade when I was in third grade, something like that. This was when I was third grade, yeah. I lived with them when I was in third grade, and I used to go to a school that was close by. And but like during like the summertime and all that, like I remember like I would go out and I'd see her play with her friends. Like she would be playing with her friends, and I literally remember this like as clear as day. Like so there was like a black fence like all the way around, or just a fence in general around her like front yard, so it would cover everything. And I remember walking out to the front yard and I see her like playing with her friends, and all I remember like perfectly. Fucking airplane, bro. I really am curious if this is gonna, but I remember going to the front yard, look to my right. To my right there was like a parking area, and in the middle of that parking area there's a basketball court. And I would just see them like playing, and I walked towards the fence, like in the inside. I walked towards the fence. I looked out to them, and I just like just I would just be staring all the time. Like I just be like I just stood there, stared, like pretty sad because it's like I would like I don't know, just like I said, I never fit in. I never like she never really would invite me to like hang out with them or something, which doesn't make sense because like it's her and her girlfriends, whatever. But still, like like I just feel like as a family member, like I feel like um I don't know, I just feel like you should have your back still, like like I don't know, just like if I had somebody like I would try to include them, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But I just remember like just seeing them or seeing her play, and then I just like I remember like one day I literally just like sat in the front yard, just like crisscross applesauce, and just like stared at them or stared at her, like watching her play, and that's it. Like and then like until like she just came inside, and it was like time to eat, and then I just went back inside, and I just did that. But I think I like in high school I drew a picture of it too, like I just like randomly thought about it, and I just like drew a picture on like my notebook or something, like of that me, like their perspective, their person. I don't know, it's just
Mm-hmm.
crazy. But I don't know. I guess it's me going ranting about this, but or going along with this long ass story. But yeah, I guess I just try to like connect with people that like feel like alone, like feel like they have no one to talk to, and just try to connect with them. You
Mm-hmm.
know, kind of like be like a friend that like that you do have someone you can talk to.
So because you've felt alone in the past in life, you want to be sort of a friend for other people who feel alone.
Yeah, like I want to be like a friend for like to everyone that like feel alone or like feel like they're in that kind of position.
Yeah. Is that why you liked X's music?
Huh?
Is that why you liked X's music?
Yeah, it's like it's just like he in his ex's songs, like he would always like all of his songs, like if you truly listen to it, it's like the shit that has happened to him. Like it's not like bullshit. It's like it's legit like the shit that has happened through his life. Like Jocelyn Flores is the girl that that he used to like was dating, but you should keep it off the shelf. So yeah, it's like it's like most of his shit is like about his actual life and like the shit that he's experienced and like the shit that he thinks and all that. It's like all of his thoughts and like are legit his music. That's what I like about his music. Like it's like not some like oh like I'm just gonna write a song, see what sounds good. No, like it's like he wrote his songs of like but like he made it like he wrote his songs about his life, but he still managed to make it like sound like good. Like but it was like legit based off of his life.
Mm.
So that's really cool.
Um, why do you keep thinking about the past so much, though?
I don't know. It's just like
Sounds like you have some unresolved
it does seem
issues
like that.
back there.
I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's like I don't think I don't know. I don't really think about the past. It's like I don't really think about the past like throughout my week, like whatever. I just like thought
Really?
about my
I
day.
thought you were always like watching watching videos of back in YouTube.
No. That was just like that one time when you like actually like this week when you like randomly hit me up. I'm like, huh, like I haven't watched these videos in a long time. Let me check them out.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh shit, like that's crazy.
Or what about the Brittany Cooksey thing?
Oh
And
yeah,
you still had dreams about her. You still think about her
I actually have not.
up until you made peace with her that one time
Yeah, I don't think
on
I
the shroom
have.
trip.
Yeah, I don't think I have had any dreams about her at all recently. Probably like after tonight, I'm probably gonna end up dreaming something about her. But yeah,
But I was saying like because that was an unresolved thing though, right?
yeah, that was an
So
unresolved
when we
thing.
resolved it, you stopped thinking about it and stuff, and you're able to like live more in the present instead of thinking about it in the past.
Yeah,
And so what if like this thing, like the sitting alone on the basketball court, what if that's another unresolved thing?
I know, but I don't think there's really a way for me to resolve that. I was just like, I think like there's no way for me to resolve that one.
Well, it's like what would make it okay?
To what to resolve it?
Yeah.
I don't think there is anything like there's nothing like I don't talk to that side of my family like anymore. I'm not like close with them or anything like that.
Well, I don't think so. Lolly hates you, right?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't think she hates you.
I don't know. I don't think she hates me, but I just don't. I don't like her mom. Like I lost all respect for her mom, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you don't gotta be friends with their mom, but you could at least be friends with Lolly.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like we don't really have anything in common. Like,
Dude,
cause like
you guys are.
we might be family, but like I don't think we have anything in common.
Yeah, you guys are hella funny. You guys are like,
I always loved annoying her though. Even at work when we used to work together. Like I loved annoying her. It was hella funny.
why'd you like annoying her though?
It was hella funny. It's just like it was just like it was like a kind of like a little like thing like just like I just annoy her. Just,
Well,
like just for
maybe.
fun. But
What
like
if that's why you never got close to her because you were always annoying her instead
no,
of
but
trying to get to
like
know her?
she would laugh at it. Like she would laugh at like the joke like the dumb shit that I'd be doing. Like
Oh, that's just her personality though. She'll laugh at anything,
I don't know,
bro.
but I don't know, but it's just like I mean I tried
Yeah,
many
yeah.
times to like actually like get closer and be like yo let's go like this, but I don't know. Just like
No, she
I don't
didn't want
think
to hang out with you though.
yeah.
The way from when I heard, she was
Uh,
like, "Yeah, Fabian followed me around like a lost puppy, but like, I'm like, go get some
yeah,
friends."
because
But
I would
like,
always try to like, because I didn't have, like I said, I didn't have like anybody. So like, the only person I knew was Chiquis, and like, I try to like, you know,
yeah.
like join in on her and like try to like have fun times, you know. But like,
Hmm.
I didn't have any friends. Like, yeah, I couldn't really
So,
fit in with
so
anybody. So
would you
that's why I would
say
follow
you
her.
were like naturally like a shy kid, or
Yeah, I get.
or do you think like something happened and
No,
like that made you like scared to talk to other kids or
I,
some
I
shit?
think just I think naturally, like I just like was an introvert. Like I was just scared to like talk to people or just like just scared of like I just started just shy. Like
Yeah,
yeah, I just didn't want to like
that's
so
just naturally.
yeah.
Hmm.
That's why I just like you know.
Huh.
That's why I always follow Chiquis around though.
Well, maybe that's because you were alone for a lot of your childhood.
Yeah,
Because if you were like
especially
exposed to like other kids at a young age and stuff, you'd know how to like socialize with them and stuff. And
yeah, but since I didn't really like I wasn't really like since I was alone most of the time, I didn't really know how to talk to people.
yeah, you could blame your fucking parents for that. For that fucking for that, dude.
Honestly, low key, I do because like I would want to like. I remember like there'd be a few times like actually throughout high school. One of the reasons why I never really hung out with you guys like you know Mexican parents are like they be like
Oh, you
like
got the
no
you got the
desde
traditional Mexican
yeah they're
parents,
like
yeah.
no desde vago like no te quiero afuera and all this shit like so
They're,
I would never really like go out and then like once I graduated high school or like I think it was senior year of high school
mm-hmm.
it was like already too late. My mom was like, ¿por qué no sales de cuarto? I'm like, bruh, like,
Dude.
god damn, like, ¿cuándo tienes novia? ¿Cuándo tienes novia? I'm like, bruh, no fucking way.
Dude, at least you're a guy though. I heard the girl version is shittier because it's like, no, don't be going around talking to guys, looking at guys, hanging out with
Yeah.
guys, and then it's like, why are you single? It's like, bitch, bitch it.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
you talk about?
yeah,
No, I know, but that's like one of the, I do believe it low
yeah.
key.
Like, what type of kid doesn't want to hang out with their friends and people? Like,
Yeah, but then again, I was also introverted. But I feel like the times that even if I did wanted to,
mm-hmm.
like try, like I just like my mom was like, "Antes de bango, antes de afuera," because she was like so traumatized by my brother. Like she would always
Oh,
come like she would just like compare me to him and
oh
be
shit.
like yeah. So I couldn't like after like all that shit happened with my brother. Like she like I don't know why, and this shit like still like gets me mad sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes she still does it to this day.
Mm-hmm.
But like recently, like my dad has been being more involved like the past 2 years, and
Mm-hmm.
she's been like telling her like don't be like that, like you know he's smart now, like you know like he's not my brother. He's not your brother. Like his
Mhm.
brother. You know, he's his own person. Like don't be like overreacting. Don't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all this thing. So she's been a little bit more calm, but like occasionally, like she kind of like does slip on like being like comparing me to my brother and
Mhm.
but back then it was like way like worse. Like she
Fuck,
was so
dude.
like traumatized. Like she would think that like anything that I like my brother has done, like she think I'd be doing it.
Mhm.
Like she'd be like, oh, like she'd be so paranoid.
Fuck,
Like
dude.
and so like I just couldn't really enjoy like my childhood that like or like my teen years that well. Like
Mhm.
I said I just wanted to be in like my fucking room all the time. I just wanted to play games and like that was just my little world where I could escape to without really like worrying about like oh my mom thinking I'm doing some like dumb shit or whatever, you
Yeah.
know.
Unless you're thinking you're doing drugs in there, anyways. It's like a lose-lose situation. But no, I know what you mean, man.
Yeah,
Fuck,
so
man. That's tough. Like,
yeah,
sorry you had to go through that, you know? Like,
yeah, but it's just what it's like. Fuck shit.
yeah, man. You know, like, damn, so you got fucked
I
because of your
got
mom,
fucked, bro.
because of your
My
brother.
brother, yeah, dude, I got fucked because of my brother.
Damn, bro.
He fucked all her shit up, bro. Not just me, but like he fucked up my mom mentally too. Like she was also depressed, but like also like preying on me, and I didn't really get to like. It just basically fucked everyone. Like
Yeah. Whew.
yeah,
That's a heavy
it's
it's a
crazy.
heavy start to life, dude.
Yeah, it fucking sucked, bro. It
Yeah,
fucking
man.
sucks.
I
And
mean,
like, yeah,
yeah.
it just
On the positive side though, you know, like you're aware of all that and now you have the chance to, make your own sort of path in life and like you're not like a baby, and you're not gonna like run away or do some dumb shit. So like,
yeah,
like you're finally at a point in life where you can, I don't know, I guess take care of yourself and take care of others and sort of like make all those past make the past right, I guess.
yeah.